Attention, attention! Glass shoppers! Blue light specials coming your way!
Hello, welcome to Glass with Class static sale because I'm out of town this week. And thank you to Nikki who put the sale together. I filmed my part and sent it off to her and she did her magic. So if you have never purchased from us before or you've never purchased from a static sale, to purchase the item, we'll give you a number and you just put the number down below in the description box and we will keep track of who came in at what time so we know who wanted to purchase that item first if there were more of you interested in an item. And if you've never purchased from us before, then we need your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your PayPal email. We both use PayPal to invoice. You don't have to have a PayPal account. You can check out as a guest. We just need your regular email then. And we both use Pirate Ship to get you the best shipping cost that we can. My portion of the sale, these prices are only good for 3 days because everything has gotten a temporary markdown. Everything is on sale that I am showing today, and these prices will be good Monday the 3rd, Tuesday the 4th, and Wednesday the 5th. And then I will be invoicing after that, and that will wrap the sale. So thanks for hanging out with us today, even though we're not here live. We appreciate you guys so much. And I'm going to go ahead and get started with my first 2 items. So first is the Fostoria Ruby coin dot vase. This one is not Amberina. There is no glow. There's no cadmium glow in this one at all. It is red. And Fostoria Glass is one of the elegant glassware companies, so you know it is good glass. So pretty. I believe it's 7.5 inches tall. 7 3/4 inches tall. And it's on sale for $12. Number 1. $12, number 1. My second item on this round is this little black glass sugar dish. It's a little guy. The lid is in good condition. There are no chips or cracks, but it does have wear in here, where sugar granules brushed up against the sides and spoons as sugar was being spooned out. So there's none of that on the outside. That is purely all on the inside. And I'm so used to seeing this pattern in little ice cream cups that it throws me to see it in a sugar dish. But this is a sugar dish. It stands 5 inches tall to the tip of the lid, but only 3 inches tall to the edge of the sugar dish. And this one also, $12, number 16 for the black glass sugar dish. And those are my first 2.
Hi everyone, it's time for the clearance glass. I'm going to do things a little bit differently this time. I'm going to do things the way I usually do my statics. You're going to get a really nice close-up of the glass. So stay tuned. Okay, up first I have this twofer, Carnival glass. This is 70s style Carnival glass. So first up in the set is this piece of Westmoreland basket weave marigold Carnival glass. Clear on the bottom. Nothing wrong with this baby. Although maybe once upon a time it had a lid. Not 100% certain there. This would be a great votive holder. And this little baby here, this is Indiana glass. This was a candy dish or a small candy dish. It would have had a lid. No longer has a lid, but it's a cool goblet. I kind of thought both these pieces were kind of cute to put together. So if you're interested in this set here, it's going to be $8, number 82. So most of the stuff is going to be grouped together in lots. So you get the biggest benefit of this little clearance sale that Claudia and I are doing. So I have this piece right here, Cubist, the America. It's a cute little 3-footed candy dish here, open candy dish, cracked eggs. I love the optics on this. If you put a little tea light in the center, the optics on this would be insane. It's also a great dish if you collect crystals, to put some few crystals in and do a little crystal scaping or candle scaping. No condition issues with this guy at all. Then we've got the candle wick, heart-shaped glass here, all in really good condition. As I said, most of the stuff, if not all of this stuff, is going to be in great condition. Cute little heart-shaped dish. This would be a cute hummus bowl, I think. So really good shape on this guy as well. Look at all those little beads. So if you're interested in this lot here, it's going to be $8, number 95.
All right, my next two items. This large flower frog. It does have a chip on the underside somewhere. Is that where it is? Right here. Small chip. You really can't see it. But if it's being used or sitting like this, you don't see it. Or if you want to display marbles on it, because it is a flatter one with more surface, then put the chip to the back. You'll never see it there either. This is 5 inches. This is a big old flower frog. And it's got 3 little nubby feet on it. And it's a really good price. $5. $5, number 19 on the large flower frog. And that's got some nice weight to it too. This item's a more recent item, so you guys have probably seen it. But the carousel box, horse box, is going to get a temporary markdown. It's on sale. It's got these frosted windows on every side. It's got the mirror. I believe this was a 4x4. There's the bottom. I couldn't figure out who is the maker on this one, but it is just $8. $8, number 6 on the carousel horse box. And those are those two.
Up next, I've got a pair of matching milk glass bud vases, but don't let these fool you. These make great little displays for many different things. I love the idea of putting candles in these, especially black candles or red candles. It looks fabulous. You can put cute little eggs for Easter on top of these to display those. They do flip. I wouldn't necessarily flip them. Or you do what they're intended for. Put a beautiful single flower in them. So they have the same pattern all the way around, this quilted kind of pattern going on there. And they're both identical. One of them, I think it's this one, has a tiny, and right there, let's see if I can get my light on that. I don't know if it's going to show up, but a tiny little, there it is, nick right there on the underside. The other one's in great condition. These babies are, about 6 inches tall. And if you're interested in these beauts, they are going to be just $5, number 74. Now I don't just have clear glass and milk glass. I got a few pieces of colored glass. So right here, this is Fostoria. This is their Fairfax line. I love the handles on this. Look at those really cool geometric Art Deco styled handles. This is a piece of pink glass. It is the pink depression glass, but Fostoria is an elegant glass maker. So the clarity on this is awesome. It was fire polished, so there are no seams. See, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 octagonal sides. A lot of these were, this is a blank, a lot of these would have been etched, but this one is not, and that is why I like it. Sometimes I like just the plain prettiness of the glass. So that's the first piece in this series, and that would have been a bonbon dish. Then we've got this, and this is true yellow glass. This is, there we go, you can see that a little bit better. It's a set of grapes. This was anchor hocking. It was a little dip bowl. I think that would be a great use for this, especially in the summertime, a cute little dip bowl. Or, you know, olives added to your, charcuterie boards. Very, very cute little set. So you get the yellow and the pink. Two lovely spring colors. And if you're interested in this set, it's going to be $8, number 86.
All right, this round is going to be choice. So the first two items are these Candlewick dishes. Candlewick is by Imperial Glass. And this one is the Divided Relish. Make sure I've got the right number for that. Divided Relish. It's this size. Candlewick was by Imperial Glass, which we know is one of the elegant glassware companies of the Depression era. Both of these are only going to be $6 today. $6, number 17 on the Divided Relish. And then the bowl, which is, this smooth bottom. It is a little dirty because it has been sitting around here for a while, but Imperial Glass, good glass. $6 on the bowl. It's this size. And there is no damage to the beading on either one of these bowls. And then my second item, but also my second choice, each of these little bowls are going to be $4. The first one, I never could identify the company, but it has hearts and roses. And this little bow detail here. But hearts and roses, I love it. I'm a sucker for anything with a rose on it. So just a nice shallow trinket dish type, this size. And it is going to be $4, number 9 on this one. And then this one, and it's just a titch bigger, and it's got a nice flower in the center. This one's $4, number 18. $4, number 18. This is a nice size for throwing your keys and things in when you come in from outside in the world. So those are my next set of items, even though technically it was 4.
Right, up next I have this gorgeous milk glass compote. I love the little swoopy swirls that go along the side here. We'll come in close for a nice view. So we've got all these little, almost looks like a cake being decorated. I kind of love that. It is unmarked, or is it marked? Oh wait, no, it is marked. Hold on, I lied. I think this is an E.O. Brody piece. Yep, E.O. Brody, USA, Ohio piece. So most E.O. Brody stuff was used for floral arrangements. This I had used, it looks really great with a big old pillar candle in here, but if you have one of these, a nice size flower frog, it fits absolutely perfectly right there on the top. Tilt it down there. Fits just beautifully. Ooh, right on the top. And you can make a very gorgeous flower display. So I'm not going to put the flower frog in this one. I'm keeping the flower frog. But just to show you what you can or do with these, really cool milk glass compost would also make a really great little dish for planter, for some of your more shallow things like cactuses and succulents. So if you're interested in my milk glass compote, it's going to be $6, number 90. Okay, my next piece is this really lovely piece of art glass. It has a bunch of different colors in it, which is great, but the base of it is this really lovely bright green. It's got shades of yellow in here, as well as this light mint green. It almost looks like somebody had fun painting on it. So I'll give you a nice close-up view here. Turn my lights. There we go. You can see what a pretty bright green, and ignore my fingerprints, sorry. But all these different swirls of color. So it's a crimped vase at the top. So some pretty scalloped edges. It is signed on the bottom and dated. The date is 2002. I cannot make out the signature. This is hand-blown studio crafted glass. I picked this up at an estate sale quite a while ago. This is the last piece of her glass. She was an artist, so she collected good things. So if you're interested in this piece, it's going to be just $6, number 84.
All right, for this round, I have got this small ice bucket. It's the pheasant taking flight, although I think it would make a perfect snack bowl. The graphic is in just perfect condition on this. No damage to it whatsoever. This originally would have had glasses that match it, although I've never seen the glasses in real life. Even the grass down here is still in really good condition. It's little. It's this size. It's like a personal ice bucket, but like I said, perfect snack dish. $6, number 7 for the pheasant taking flight small ice bucket. And my next one, you've all seen it before. It is the hookah base that I picked up because I thought it had a mid-century modern feel to it, even though it is not. Now it does have some gold loss here and some gold loss there. I did wash it very carefully. It is 12 inches tall. I just think it's a really cool piece. If this is kind of your decor. I also thought it looked kind of magical, like that's a super potion right there. I just thought it was neat, so I picked it up. It is only $10 for 3 days. $10, number 5. Those are my 2 items for that round.
Okay. This next lot is the best bang for your buck of the day. You're going to get all 4 pieces for one price, and they come in pairs here. So we have Anchor Hocking Milk Glass Grapes. I have 2 of these. The Ring of Fire on these is awesome. These would be great. I think little like grapes, literally like put grapes in them and eat grapes off of this. Why not? Be fancy. Be fancy every time, every day. I had somebody buy, I had a pear one and use it as a spoon rest. I think that's a really great idea. They're both in the same condition, both really good shape. And the other set is this cute little set of berry bowls. This is another one that has a great Ring of Fire, but is the back. I love how this back is decorated. Sorry, my light's blowing that out a titch there. There we go. You got a little flower there in the center, and we got little swirlies. It almost looks like a mold, but they're tiny little berry bowls. These are great little dip bowls. And once again, you get a set of 2. So if you're interested in this forfer, you get 4 pieces in this lot here. It's going to be $10, number 78. So we're going to go back to another lot. This lot here is a lot of elegant glass. We have Hi-C Lariat here on this side, and over here we have the Duncan Miller Teardrop. Both of these are kind of, serving dishes, nut dishes, what have you. So here's the Lariat by Hi-C. It's a divided dish. Great for your mixed nuts, got to keep your nuts separated, or your plain M&Ms and your peanut M&Ms, or your Skittles and jelly beans. You do you. This piece is in really good shape with the exception of there is a tiny, and let's see if we can get this to show up right here. Boop. There's a tiny bloopy, little flea bite there on the bottom. There's also a little bit of silverware marking, but it is marked Hi-C. It's right there in the center. It's going to be super hard to get that to show up. So that's the first piece. Second piece in this lot is in great condition as well. This is Duncan Miller's Teardrop. Both these pieces are old. Duncan Miller is probably antique, if not pushing antique. The Hi-C, they stopped production in the 50s, so really nice older pieces. I love the beading edge down here on the base. So the inside is all smooth, but the texture is right here on the outside. It kind of looks like a strip of rhinestones. I love that. So, starting off your elegant glass collection, we've got Hi-C, Duncan Miller there, and if you're interested in this set, it's going to be $10 for the pair, number 96.
Okay, final round. And thanks for hanging out with us today, even though we're not actually here. I'm out shopping with my sister. I have put these two on sale. The amber one and the avocado one. They are on sale. So these are the Indiana glass, 7 inches, the beaded edge. There is, I did not see this chip the other day when I was showing these, but there is a chip right there. Right there. But I do believe that is the only chip on the bottom part. And then there is no chip on the top part. So his comb is, her comb is good. Her tail feathers are good. Of course, that covers up the chip so you don't see the chip when the lid is on. $15. $15, number 20 on the avocado hen on nest Indiana dish. It's a classic. And then the amber one. And the bottom on the amber one has no chips, but it does have some chippy chips around the rim there. So it does have some chips. So this was a used candy dish. Somebody actually used it instead of setting it up on a shelf and saying, no, you can't touch the beautiful thing. Tail feathers are good. Comb is good. Beak is good. It's just got those chips. And when it is sitting down in the base, you don't see the chips. This one also, $15, 3 days only. Number 2. Number 2. And thank you guys for hanging out with us today and watching our static video, even though we are not here in person. We will be back next week where we will be talking about Atterbury glass. And that is antique glass. So I'm excited to learn about that. Nikki knows way more about antique glass than I do. And thank you, Nikki, for putting this video together for us and sending it back to me so that I could post it. And I will see you guys next week. And hopefully I found fabulous things while I was thrifting. Thanks.
Next up, I have this butter or cheese dish, another great additive to your fancy charcuterie boards. I will say, if you're a fan, like I am, of those port wine cheese balls with the nuts on the outside, they fit perfectly in this beauty right here. So we have a clear glass cloche, very, very decorative on the top here. We've got the like English hobnail style going on there. We've got some, pretty little medallions there in the center. I love the top of this. It looks like a piece of ice. I love that. Makes it real easy to pick up. The base is a nice chunky monkey. Don't mind the dust, sorry. Little chunky monkey guy there. Flower petal looking. This sits beautifully right in the center there. There we go. And if you're interested in this guy, he's going to be $8, number 89. And my last piece is going to be this lovely lidded candy dish. Now, this took a little bit for me to actually identify. I originally thought that this was depression glass. It looks very similar to Anchor Hawking's Oyster and Pearls. So we got smooth on the outside of the lid. All of the 3D decoration is done on the inside of the lid. And I'll tell you in a minute who it was by. It does have some tiny little flea bites right over here on the outside. You can kind of see that one right there. On the outside, this is not the easiest lid to pick up and down if you got bigger fingers. Is probably what happened, or little child fingers. And the same on this. It's smooth on the inside, and it's got all of this really excellent little decoration all the way on the outside. Fingerprints will not be included, nor will the dust. It'll all get cleaned and sent off to you freshly clean. So this piece is actually KIG of Indonesia. So this piece came from Malaysia. They started operation in the late 60s. I think they still might be in production today, just not making the ornate pieces like this. It almost has a little bit of a squash or a pumpkin-y kind of shape. I think this will look really cool at Halloween and stuff with some candy corn in it. Just saying. But if you're interested in this piece, it's going to be $8, number 70. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with us on our static sale. I hope Claudia had a good time with her sister. We all hope that's the case. If you're interested in anything you see, you can put the comments in the, the number you want in the comments below. You can also email me. That works too. We'll be keeping an eye on this for a little bit here. So I hope you enjoyed our very first, and it is the very first time we've done this, our very first static Glass with Class sale. Hope y'all are having a great Monday, and I'll see you guys next time. Just so you know, this week there will be another static drop on my channel on Wednesday. Not sure what it is yet because I'm filming this ahead of time. We'll see what it is, but stay tuned for that. Static drop every Wednesday on my channel. And every Thursday night, as always, I will be doing a show over on Whatnot, 7 p.m. This week I'm doing a glass sale. That I know because I scheduled that ahead of time. So there'll be a glass sale Thursday night over on Whatnot, 7 p.m. Make sure you're following me there as well, because sometimes I do pop-ups. So until next time, guys, stay swanky and stay classy.